all, my dear friends. Let us continue our journey in the world of IPR by a series of question sets of the Patents Act 1970 and the Patents Rules 2003. Questions only can give us freedom from our mental cages. So, never stop questioning. Okay, so with this beautiful thought, let us continue our journey in the question series. Welcome all, my dear friends. A very good morning to all of you. Let us continue our journey in the world of patents. Here, till now, we have discussed up to form number 17 and all its relevant rules and sections. So, today is the turn for form number 18. Okay, so when we go for form number 18, its relevant sections and rules, we have picked up. That means I got the common word between them, that the key term is request for examination. Okay, so let us try to compare this legal world or the key term of the legal world with a literary bent of mind, just to just a feel good factor, friends, nothing else. So here, look at this beautiful rose that has blossomed in the garden, and let us see, just observe what happens. Yeah, though the flower is so beautiful, still it is glowing. Okay, because there is a competition, we can say, and this particular rose has sent a request for examination. That means which flower will be awarded the number one. Okay, so that's why, though by default it is beautiful, it is also trying to show its beauty in a more effectful manner. That's why it is great. Just a literal comparison, nothing else. So let us proceed to our legal world, where we will deal with form number 18 and its relevant rules and sections. Fine. Okay, let us proceed, friends. Form number 18. The title is Request for Examination of Application for Patent. Okay. The related section is section 11B, and the related rules are Rule 20 and 24B. Exactly, Rule 20, Subrule 4, Clause 2, and Rule 24B, Subrule 1, Clause 1. Okay, so now we will go into a little deeper. Okay, so what is the title for section 11B? The title is Request for Examination. Okay, and the title for rule number 20 is International Applications Designating or Designating and Electing India. Okay, rule number 24B is Examination of Application. Okay, so here we can very well see that the keyword here is examination. You can see here examination, here examination, examination. Okay, so we can say that the keyword here is the examination. Fine. So this way we can just remember Form 18, Section 11B, Rule 20 and 24B. Okay, so by simply keeping all this related sections, rules and the form in mind, we can very well answer all the questions that can be asked in any exam. Fine. Okay. So friends, after refreshing our memory from the old slides, let us continue with our question series. Fine. So question number 1 is examination of application is the subject matter addressed in which rule of the Patents Rules 2003? The answer is rule number 24B. So please refer rule 24B of the Patents Rules 2003. Fine. Let us proceed. Question number 2. For the purpose of rule 20 sub rule 1, An application corresponding to an international application means an international application is filed under PCT, which includes any amendments made by the applicant under Article 19 and communicated to designated office under Article 20, or any amendment made under subclause B of clause 2 of Article 34 of the treaty, provided that the applicant, while filing such application corresponding to an international application designating India, may delete a claim in accordance with the provisions contained in Rule 14. Now, is this statement true? The question is this statement true? The answer is yes, it is true. And for this, you can refer Rule 20 sub Rule 1. Also, you can refer Rule 14, whose title is Amendments to Specifications. Please refer Article 19 of PCT, which is about amendment of the claims before the International Bureau. Article 20 of PCT says communication to designated offices, and Article 34 of PCT says procedure before the International Preliminary Examining Authority. Okay, so let us proceed. Question number 3. The translation of the international application referred to in Rule 20 sub Rule 3 includes a translation in English of option 1, the description, option 2, the claims as filed, option 3, any text matter of the drawings, option 4, the abstract, option 5, the applicant has not elected India, option 6, the applicant has elected India. So the question is, which is or are true out of these options? And the answer is all are true. And for this, please refer Rule 20 sub Rule 5. Fine. Question number 4. If the applicant fails to file a translation of the amended claims and annexures referred to in Rule 20 sub Rule 5, even after invitation from the appropriate office to do so, within a time limit as may be fixed by that office, having regard to the time left for meeting the requirements, the amended claims and annexures shall be disregarded in the course of further processing the application by the appropriate office. And the question is it true? The answer is yes. The statement is absolutely true. For this, please refer Rule 20 sub Rule 6. Fine. Question number 5. The applicant, in respect of an international application designating India, shall, when complying with Rule 20 sub Rule 3, preferably use forms set out in the second schedule before the appropriate office as designated office. So, the question is, the definition of appropriate office is found in which rule of the Patents Rules 2003? Fine. Friends, here a statement is given. Okay, I'm just reading it again. Just take a look. The applicant, in respect of an international application. Okay, this is regarding an international application where India is designated, right? That's why it is written designating India. Okay, it shall comply. It shall, when complying with Rule 20 sub Rule 3. Right, that means as per Rule 20 sub Rule 3. Preferably use forms set out in the second schedule. Okay, that means in this situation, the preference is given to the forms set out in the second schedule before the appropriate office as the designated office. Fine. So now the question is, the definition of appropriate office is found in which rule of the Patents Rules 2003? Fine. The answer is rule number 4. So please refer Rule 20 sub Rule 7, and Rule 4 has the title Appropriate Office. That means please refer Rule 4 as well, where the title is Appropriate Office. And here the definition of appropriate office is given. Fine. I hope it is pretty much clear now. Okay. So let us proceed. Now, question number 6. Request for examination of application for patent shall be filed in which form? The answer is Form 18. We can say the title for form number 18 is Request for Examination of Application for Patent. Fine. So here also I have mentioned that I have here picked up the old slide, and that means the old picture, I have kept it here. So please you can just take a look at here to see the established relationship between form number 18, section 11b, rule 20 and 24b. Fine. Okay. Question number 7. A request for examination under section 11b shall be made in Form 18 within 48 months from the date of priority of the application or from the date of filing of the application, whichever is earlier. Is it true? The answer is yes, this is true. And for this, please refer Rule 24b, Subrule 1, Clause 1 of the Patents Rules 2003. Fine. Where Section 11b is request for examination and form number 18 is request or express request for examination of application for patent. Fine. Okay, let us proceed. Question number 8. The request for examination of application is filed according to the explanation under section 16 subsection 3 shall be made within 48 months from the date of filing of the application or from the date of priority of the first mentioned application or within 6 months from the date of filing of the further application, whichever is later. So is this true? The answer is yes, this is true. Fine. So for this, please refer Rule 24b, Subrule 1, Clause 4 of the Patents Rules 2003. Fine. Where Section 16 is power of controller to make orders respecting division of application, or in short you can remember this as a divisional application. And form number 18 is request or express request for examination of application for patent. Fine. Okay. Let us proceed. Question number 9. The time for putting an application in order for grant under section 21 shall be 6 months from the date on which the first statement of objections is issued to the applicant to comply with the requirements. Is it true? The answer is yes, this is true. Please refer Rule 24b, Subrule 5 of the Patents Rules 2003. And what is section 21? This is time for putting application in order for grant. Fine. Question number 10 and the most awaited one, right? Okay. Question number 10 says, reply to the first statement of objections and subsequent reply, if any, shall be processed in the order in which such reply is received. This can be compared to option A is LIFO, option B is FIFO. So friends, don't be confused with these terms. LIFO is last input, first output, and FIFO is first input, first output. That means whichever comes first. Okay. Here actually the question is, what is the question? Just see. Shall be processed in the order in which such reply is received. Okay. That means first come, first basis. So that's why the answer will be FIFO, that is first input, first output. First input, first output. That means whichever comes first is processed first. Fine. Actually, these are the, we can say the terms that we use in computer languages. When we study, we use these terms. So just I have tried to make a comparison here, nothing else. Fine. Just to make you understand it more clearly. Fine. So please friends, go through all the 10 questions. Please go through the direct as well. And yeah, wherever you are getting stuck, please refer to my individual video lectures that I prepared for rule number 20, 24b, etc. And yeah, still if you are getting any queries, please ask them in my comment box. Okay friends? Okay then, please keep learning and keep enjoying. Fine. The reference is Patents Act 1970 as amended by Amendment Act 2005 and the Patents Rules 2003 as amended by Amendment Rules 2021. Okay friends, thank you all for watching my video and listening to me. Okay, so please like, share and subscribe the channel, and and please put down your compliments, comments and queries in the comment box. Thank you. God bless you. Stay safe, stay blessed. Jai Hind.